Hi there, my name's Julie. Welcome to my channel. Tonight I'm going to be doing a love reading for the water signs. So that would be Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And as always with tarot, it is, I would consider, a practice. It's for entertainment. Nothing is written in stone. If this message doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you. Don't base your life off of tarot, and you make your own decisions. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to start out with some messages from your person. Okay, so again, this is a reading for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water signs, and it's for this week. So that's the 6th through the 11th of January 2025 already. Crazy, right? I have to tell you, so I live in a little town in Maine, and it is hella cold. It's been colder, but for this time of year, we usually don't get quite this cold. I know the rest of the country's got weird weather too, so. But yeah, I'm dressing warm. I have 3 dogs. I'm sorry, I am always covered in dog fur. I always wear black. That's one of my big flaws. Okay, so let's have 3 cards for my water signs. Messages from their person. The person they have on their mind. Oh, those came out really fast. Okay. So, the first one. The Devil. So this card says, it's hard for me to face my pain, so I indulge in short-term pleasures or substances. I know it's not good for me, but I can't stop. Okay. Well, that's concerning. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. I don't like to share myself with others. I also hold on to things and relationships that do not serve me because I hate losing. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm starting to see that my actions have consequences, and I'm giving up blaming others. I surrender to the will of God and let it be. Okay, so, just a basic impression of the messages coming from your person. It looks like somebody who possibly is has addiction issues maybe, and also is looking to or is in some kind of recovery for that. I can see that depending on who's listening to this reading, we could be in various stages of that. And I feel like you're struggling, whether this is something that you want to be a part of, be in. Okay, let me get some tarot cards and see if we can get a little bit more clarity on that. So let me get 3 cards. Oh, wow, those just flew right out. Okay, this is going to be one of those kind of readings where the messages are pretty strong. Okay, so we start off with the King of Swords. Okay. And we have the Page of Pentacles. And the 5 of Cups. Okay. So the King of Swords, he's kind of a no-nonsense person. This could be you. This could represent you. It could represent just like that concept. Whatever resonates for you. So this person, he's got his sword up. He's cutting through any bullshit. He doesn't take any bullshit. He sees the truth. He's sitting up on his throne, and he sees the truth. He also wears this, like, I don't know if you can see it, this big hat up here on his head. And this is somebody who knows a lot about a lot of things. He's probably very educated in many different facets of things, okay? There's that. And then, so the Page of Pentacles. So Pentacles usually represents your fortune, prosperity, whatever you want to say. And pages are usually, they're bringing in these messages, you know. So I would say that, you know, you're looking at good fortune coming in for you. And I'm not sure if this could also represent a person. If this represents a person, where we have two people here, it would be somebody who is kind of like just starting out, trying to get their stability going. They're at the beginning stages of stability, whether it's, you know, their finances or their life in general. So looking at like some of the other cards, you know, messages, maybe this is somebody who is just starting out on this, you know, this journey that they know that they need to get some help for some of their issues, talk to somebody, you know. It's the beginning of that journey, okay? And then the Five of Cups. So this card, if you'll notice, there's these three cups here. They're all tipped over. And this person, they're grieving that loss of those, you know, those three cups. And if they turn around, they would see that they actually have two cups there. They have everything that they need, but they have to turn around to see it. And, you know, this could represent maybe like turning a blind eye to something, not wanting to see the truth in a situation, not ready to move on from a loss. So, you know, if you are experiencing a loss in a relationship or, you know, any aspect, it does take time to move forward, but, you know, don't forget to look around and see what is around you. Okay, so I'm going to clarify all of these cards and get a little bit more insight as to what is going on for you, my fantastic water signs. Oh, and again, the cards are just falling out before I can even call them to, so that's kind of neat. All right, there's a big message here. There's a lot going on. It seems like there's an intensity in some of the things here in the relationship. Okay, so there's our three. So for the King of Swords, we get the Queen of Wands. We get the Eight of Wands. And then we get the Page of Wands. So, okay, so this is pretty interesting, actually. So if you look at these as a person and a person, and you have these Eight of Wands in between, it's almost like, because the Eight of Wands represents almost like, you know, when you, like, Cupid's arrow shooting out, you know, you hope you hit your mark. You're sending out all of these things, hoping that you hit the right thing. You know, it's sending out messages, sending out communication, hoping that person hears you. Okay, so if with the Queen of Wands right here, so you can see the Queen of Wands is a very maternal, nurturing. She's got a sunflower. She's dressed in this beautiful golden gown. It's a very positive, maternal force. And again, when I do readings, even though the person on the card might be a male or a female, it's what they represent. So it doesn't necessarily, you could be a male and still be the Queen of Wands, okay? So, you know, she is confident. She's, you know, and with the sunflower, you know, it might have Leo, maybe, might be part of that. And also, let's see, I know it does say on here fire, so it's fire. Yep. Okay. So this would be a confident person, sunny, positive disposition. I love the little cat on there, and you know she's got this beautiful sunflower. So you know this person is sending out all of these messages, intentions, thoughts to the Page of Wands. Okay, so a page, again, is someone who normally would be bringing a message. But I feel like in this case, he's probably receiving something. Hopefully it's like support. I feel like this could be someone that you're giving, if this is your person, then you're sending out support to them. If you are the Queen of Wands, then you're a little bit further ahead. Maybe you both are, you know, you both struggle with things, but you're a little bit further ahead, and they still struggle a little bit more than you do. But you have the skills, and you're sending that out there. That's the support, okay? And with the King of Swords there, I feel like this is like this strong base. Maybe this might represent the support system that you're using. It could be a person that helps both of you, that supports both of you, anything like that. Again, and I actually didn't mention this before, but if any of this resonates with you, please feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I also love to have comments. If any of this, you know, speaks to you, I'd love to hear about it. Okay, so let me go and clarify the Page of Pentacles. So we have a lot of page energy. So that's kind of like this beginning stage. Somebody who's just starting out a journey. Okay. So, with the Page of Pentacles, we get the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, and the Fool. Okay. So the Ace of Swords is a, you know, that's that strength. The swords are usually your thoughts. So this could represent your kind of like your ambition to you speak your mind, cut to the chase, you know, much like the King of Swords. You know, you don't, this is like the cutting out all of the things that aren't necessary and then focusing on clear thought process, you know, new beginnings, and kind of like a new path. Okay, changing your ideas and starting, you know, to believe in some newer ideas. With the Chariot, so the Chariot, sometimes this card will have a white and a black horse. They represent, you know, light and dark, so there's like that balance there. But this person has gone out to battle, and they fought hard, and they achieved their goals. Okay, and that noise is my little dog. His name is Little Dude. I wonder if he'll come up. What do you think? Do you want to say hi? No, he's running. Okay. He's a Chihuahua, so he's moody. I don't know if you know anything about Chihuahuas, but they're moody and noisy. So, and we have the Fool. Okay. The Fool is the card of taking a leap of faith. Okay. The thing about this is the Fool is not only the beginning of a journey, but he's also the end of another journey. If you look at his clothes, they're kind of tattered and torn. He's been on journey before, and now he's going to start something new, okay? And, he's standing here over the cliff and he's ready to go. He's going to take that chance and move forward. So I'd say the overall energy would be that of starting something new, achieving some goals, and kind of taking a leap of faith. So, if this is how you're feeling towards your person, I feel like you're kind of taking a chance. You want like starting over new with a new plan, a new thought process, kind of fighting some of your battles and winning, and that has really created a very positive forward motion for you. I think maybe in the past you weren't always able to kind of get that win, and you really needed that, I think, to continue on with the relationship that you have and to work as partners. And then the Fool, you're taking that leap of faith, and so maybe this is a new beginning for you. Okay, and then the Five of Cups. Let's clarify that. Oop, all right, and I have one more card. All right. So, with the Five of Cups, you get the Six of Cups. Oh, 4 came out. That's interesting. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so one of the things I do like, where we have the Five of Cups, having the Hangman and the Knight of Pentacles here shows that during this time of grieving something, a loss, I mean, this could be any kind of loss, disappointment, sadness, okay? You've taken some time to reflect and try to see things through somebody else's perspective. So the Hangman, he's hanging upside down, and he's trying to gain a different perspective on the world, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles, he's the only knight that's not in motion in the deck. So he's kind of sitting and observing and waiting. And I think that kind of represents, during this time when the grieving process was happening, it kind of brought you to a halt, and you realized you had to look at your relationship through a different perspective. Try to see the other person's point of view and what they are going through, because ultimately you want to have things work out, and when you're ready you can move forward, and you will have the tools. So this Pentacle, you'll have the tools to work on your problems, because he's ready. Once he starts in motion, then he can start the prosperity, the positive energy going, okay? And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is that moment. This is like saying, okay, divine intervention. We mentioned God here. Now, for me, God, source, spirit, whatever you want to call the higher power. Your person has reached out to try to tap into that energy, that positive energy, and here's that reward. So this is supposed to be the higher power, this, and the prosperity that comes with that forward motion. It's time to come out of this grieving process. It's time to see what you have and start looking forward, okay? And with the Six of Cups, so you get the Five of Cups moving into the Six of Cups, I think is a really cool transition. The Six of Cups, you have an older person and a child, and they're supposed to represent you and your inner child, you and your higher self, sharing the past, perhaps. So if this was your partner, maybe you've been together for a long time and you share a lot of memories, you have a lot of nostalgia together, and this is a card of that caring, like I'm here for you. When you talk about the past and the things that you've done and that you have together, that really creates a positive bond for you. And I would say, as you're going through this journey that you're going through, these things have really kept you together, that deep nostalgia, that history that you have together. Okay, so again, if any of that resonates with you, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. I'm going to wrap up now with some oracle cards. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. These cards would represent what actions are going to be coming towards you for this week with your partner, okay? All right, 3 cards. All right, can I get 2 more, please, for my water signs? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. See, now it's going to be hard. They don't want to come out. I am freezing today. It's awful. I hope everybody else is able to stay warm. All right, one more shuffle. All right, we're just going to pull from the top. Okay. So the actions coming towards you for this week, we have self-indulgence. So self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So that sounds an awful lot like steps that you would take to deal with if you were having issues with, substances or, like any type of addiction. So it's time to care about yourself and look at healthy self-care. Sword and the Rose. So this says clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, and determination. Okay, so that clarity will definitely come in for you. And then the last one is Hammer. And it says sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, and repairing. So I feel like that definitely goes along with what you've been trying to achieve with your partner at this time. Remember to fill your cup first, okay? You can't help people if your cup is empty, and that's a big reminder there. Truth is very important in order to keep your relationship going, especially when you are in situations where one or both of you are struggling. Being there for each other in truth is a very valuable thing. And sometimes, I know this sabotage might throw you off, but it kind of reminds me that, where's the card? Those 2 cups are there, okay? So don't forget that those 2 cups are there. Turn around and you'll see it, and that'll help you with your repairing any things in the relationship that need to be repaired. Okay. So thank you very much for being here for my reading, and I will be doing, again, individual readings starting next week. And I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next week. Bye.